In humility lies true greatness. Welcome to a short reflection on 25th Sunday in the Ordinary Time. Dear friends in Christ Jesus, Jean-Paul Sartre, an existential philosopher, defines his philosophy on the negative proposition that the other is a hell, in the sense that mere existence of another person limits one's freedom. But this understanding of freedom in a way that demonizes others as shallow and distorted. Dear friends, the Christian understanding of man's existence and purpose teaches instead that man is indeed ordained towards excellence, such that there is an innate urge in the human person to achieve true greatness, yet not in the exclusion of others, but collaboration with others. It is through relationships that a person fulfills his true calling. The world today propagates that might is right, and following such an outlook, one is not wrong in seeking any means of becoming all-powerful, mighty and great. Consequently, this self-centered desire results in a use and throw attitude, wherein everything and everyone are just tools at one's disposal in the pursuit of power. This is a reality we witness around us in all walks of life and at all levels of society, right from international relations to relationships at home. Even the media stresses that one who possesses authority, wealth, name and fame is great and is special and needs to be acknowledged and praised. This flawed understanding is in contrast with the true greatness spoken of in the gospel today. Dear friends, Jesus says that true greatness is making oneself a servant, being available for the service of one's brothers and sisters. The Christian understanding of greatness flows from that of the very existence and the purpose of man, and has its pillars the virtues of humility and meekness. Being a servant, being at the service of others means giving preference or priority to others and their needs before one's own. It means just thinking of others, forgoing one's own needs and aspirations to first fulfill theirs. It is a natural human instinct to think of one's own needs and desires first, but it is a divine inspired choice to set aside this natural instinct and put others' needs above one's own. Dear friends, the Christian understanding of greatness is truly a challenge to accept and live by, yet it is the only kind of greatness that matters and that lasts. Being at the service of others does not mean losing one's identity or freedom as Sartre believed. Rather, it enhances our dignity and purifies the purpose of our life. We are the fruit of God's consideration and love, and as such, we are made for love and service. Being a servant means being God's apostle of love. The key to achieving true greatness lies in the virtue of humility. The understanding of being a servant, especially during the time of Jesus, meant losing one's identity and being at the disposal of one's master unconditionally. Dear friends, pride, power, authority, especially paraded in front of others, is a sign of weakness, not of greatness. Those who are bound by insecurities and are threatened by others and often put on an air of false security. Humility, on the other hand, is possible only for those who are content, are truly free and can love selflessly like Jesus, and as such do not need any attention, glory, and praise. Dear friends, St. Teresa of Avila taught that there is more value in a little study of humility, being humble, and in a single act of it than in all the knowledge in the world. There is no other great teacher on humility than Jesus himself. We see in Philippians 2:6, though he was in the form of God, he took the form of a slave. He became obedient unto death, even unto the death on the cross. Dear friends, not only did he exhort his disciples to strive to attain true greatness, but he also showed the way of doing it. He laid down his life on the cross in complete humility to leave us an example. He showed that the greatest thing one can offer others is offering one's very life, one's very self in service, a kind of sacrificing service. And this implies giving till it hurts or until there is nothing more to offer. St. Teresa of Kolkata gives a few ways to practice humility: to speak as little as possible of one's self, to mind one's own business and not other people's affairs, to avoid curiosity, to accept contradictions and correction cheerfully, to pass over the mistakes of others, to accept insults, injuries, being slighted, forgotten, and disliked, to be kind and gentle even under provocation, and to choose always the hardest. May God bless all of us.